To other matters, the Kano State Governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, is insisting that ranching for livestock farmers is a solution to the perennial conflict with sedentary farmers in the country. Governor Ganduje made his stance known in Abuja at a conference seeking sustainable solutions to farmer-herder conflicts threatening food security in the country. Sifon Asien tells us more.
Conflicts between cattle herders and crop farmers pose a severe challenge to food security in the country. Thousands have lost their lives and many who survived have been displaced. Since 2016, reports indicate at least 4,000 persons have lost their lives in the perennial conflicts.
Conflicts between farmers and herders, pastoralists, have been an issue of national concern in recent years. I'm sure you'll all agree with me with that statement. And perhaps the most significant issue of concern is the growing number of casualties associated with it.
So we have no doubt that in the course of the next 2 days, we will be able to have thorough deliberations that can generate ideas which can go a long way in helping us to draft a blueprint which we believe will be most useful, not just for the federal government, but for state governments and indeed all stakeholders.
The farmers-herders clashes, which we witness now of recent, in the last 1 decade also, is purely an economic issue, not tribal, not religious. But people have turned it into a political jamboree. And whatever issue of development you bring politics into is doomed to fail.
To end the conflicts, the Kano State government says ranching for livestock production is the way to go.
The rural grazing areas, Ruga or ranching, which has been deliberately politicized, remains the only option that would go a long way in mitigating existential problems, as pastoralists would have lands to graze without cattle encroaching on people's farmlands.
The federal government's livestock transformation plan has met several challenges, including political resistance from the state governors. But this renewed effort, spearheaded by the Kano State government, is meant to bridge the knowledge gap and get stakeholders on the same page. Sifon Asien, TVC News, Abuja.